Alright, so pretty much I'm going to be talking about the colors that I'll be using for this kit. And grabbing one last color really quick. And a piece of something fell. Anyway, alright, so let's talk about colors for this kit. I will be painting the red, of course. That'll be not a problem. I'll probably go for scarlet red, which would be a nice color for that. All the little details here on the legs, thrusters, all that, orange. I'm going to be painting them orange. It's been a while since I've done orange, because I think the last kit I've done with orange was actually my Age 1 Nemesis, or whatever I called it at the time. The next color, I actually have more than enough of it. I should be fine. Like, all the light green parts are parts that I've already set aside that are going to be like these colors. Here, I'll get my demonstration here again. Just give me 1 second. Alright, I was able to find it through my Dropbox, but the colors you see here, let me zoom in so I can show you better. Like all this gray, gray stuff you see, I got 3 bottles of it, but I'm going to do light gray. This should be about what I was looking for. So I got 3 of that, so more than enough. The dark gray, I'm going to go with my old tried and true favorite color, dark sea gray. I mainly use this as my inner frame, and other parts, like for instance, here you go on my crappy Adele. As you can tell, it broke and it's pretty terribly done. But as you can see on the weapon here, this is the dark sea gray. I'm really liking how it looks, so I'm going to use that. The inner frame itself, I'm going to have to get more of this, but I'm going to go with something else for this time. Yeah, I got barely, less than a quarter of a bottle of this, but I'm going to have to get more this weekend. Dull aluminum. I also use the same stuff on my Jesta, so I'm going to use this on my inner frame for this guy, so should be very nice. And finally, before I get to the quartz, I'll actually be using this thing. I got a whole lot left. This is a primer that I use. It's really good. I'm very happy with it. Yeah. And finally, okay, since this kind of shut off on me, the power cords here on the face, around the neck, and on the legs here, I'm going to be actually painting them with the primer first, and then aluminum on the from metallic Model Air from Vallejo. I've never used this stuff before, and I thought, why not? Because I want to try to keep it all monotone colors to an extent. And I've already said that I've already have the mono eye. It's going to be painted, or it's not going to be painted. I'm just going to use the LED that I bought. But yeah, so that's all the colors that I'm going to be using for this kit. So I thought I'd let that go, and let's start off the painting of the Geara Doga. Now, you're wondering, I actually left something out. I'm guessing a lot of you are saying, wait a minute, what about this thing? That Gatling gun that you are going to be putting with this kit. I have not forgotten about it. Don't worry. I'm exploring options right now with it. Oh, by the way, if you want to see really quick, on the back here is the turning knob. Fortunately, I probably won't be doing this for the whole, or demonstrating that during the kit. As you can tell, it dies really quick. But, it's a neat little feature. I'll have to figure out what I can do with it, because there's so many options for this. Like, yeah, in the instructions, you're supposed to have that barrel thing, like right against the back there. But I don't like it how it looks there. I think it looks better right there. Gives it better definition. I mean, it's also covering up some nut marks too, so it works. So, yeah, I'll definitely have to paint this something worthy. I might keep that as a secret towards the end. Give you guys like a little tease for it. It'll definitely be in acrylic. Don't worry about that. But yeah, it will be something that won't be easy to guess, let's just say. Alright, so that's about it. And let's continue on with painting the Geara Doga. Alright, so what you see here is all the parts that I will be painting for the orange and red. A lot of parts, as you can tell, are like the hatch here for the cockpit and the handguards for another example. And this does not belong in this part. That's for another time. But yeah, yeah, so pretty much everything over here, all this will be the orange, those will be the red. So here's how they are before painted.